chat because some people are having problems with the link. All right, there's the link in the YouTube. So hopefully that link will work because right now Hank was trying to get on. He wasn't able to get on. So, yeah, spring is here. People are cutting lawns already. I've got customers that have 3-4 inches of grass already, which is weird because 3-4 weeks ago we had snow on the ground. But anyway, working on a Deere X350 today. And for those who don't know, the mower blades on an X350 are different than the mower blades on an X300. This owner had an X300. We got our lawn mechanic. How you doing? Mr. Rhodes, how you doing? Jamie, happy Easter to you as well. Here's Hank. Let's see if this worked. Let's see. That's better.
Yeah, I can't get on when you send me a link. I mean, I
That's
can
weird.
get on, but nothing works.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I came in. I came in through the link in the mail. It works fine for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't work.
Anyway, working on a John Deere X350. The deck, he gave me a set of blades for his old X300. They don't interchange. The X300 uses the deck that the L series and D series use. It's a different spindle. The deck on those smaller ones use the rosette flower looking spindle nose, and the bigger ones like the X350, X500s use a solid round hole. There's no flower, no rosette, whatever you want to call it. So, anywho, let's see who else in the chat here.
AG Fertilizer.
David, DR, Ohio. Yeah, it's good day to cook grass. I gotta put fertilizer down there. Did you do yours, Hank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked on that. I went to breakfast with my buddy, and then I worked on that deer. I just finished it at 1 o'clock, and then I came in for a bite to eat. So, anyway, TGM, hello, Mick. North Star, how you doing? Happy Easter. Let me see. I think Wayne is here. Let's see. There's Wayne. There's David. What's that, Wayne? Stickers? What do you got?
Look at that. Hey, isn't this sweet?
What is it?
Yeah.
Jake's pit crew got him a pair of EP socks.
Ah. There you go.
Look at it. I
Nice.
can wear it. Look. This is if I go out.
Get tied, man.
Good one.
Yeah. Sure, please.
Hey, David.
Oh, too big.
Hey, guys.
Yep.
I
Hey,
text
Al.
you. Brock just got out of the hospital. Lewis Motors and Boats.
What happened to him?
Oh, he's okay.
He had he emailed me, said he's just out. He hasn't seen us for a while. He had a stomach operation, I guess. So hopefully, if you're out there, Brock, all is well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers to Brock, and our friend Conquer just got a new hit put in. So hopefully, if Phil's watching, we wish Phil a speedy recovery as well.
Absolutely.
So, anywho, it's definitely grass cutting season. My neighbors are starting to cut grass, and I've got people calling me up saying they got 4 inches of grass already. They need it cut. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Not growing over
If
here
it ain't
yet.
snow, it's grass.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I said,
coffee time.
depends if people fertilized or not. The ones that fertilized a few weeks ago, it's growing like crazy. That stuff that we had, Hank, it's all nitrogen, it looks like. That crabgrass preventer or whatever.
No, it's 3-in-1. It's
But if you look at the thing, it's like 2700 or something, like all nitrogen.
Yeah, that's pure
on
nitrogen.
the bag.
yeah.
Like it's
That's
gonna
not
burn
But I
out
mean, for
everything.
a starter fertilizer, it's pretty good. It'll get it going, But then in about a month and a half, you got to give it something else as well.
You did get the Trimix, right?
I know all the businesses around, all their lawns are beautiful right now. So, but you can see they have the yellow flags, like they've been spraying stuff, you know.
Yellow
Anywho,
flags.
what
What's that
what are you
mean?
working on, Klaus? What's in back of you? What do you got?
No, I'm sorry. Yellow flat mean.
When they put down fertilizer, they put those little yellow flags on your lawn here to tell you don't walk on it because there's chemicals on it.
Okay.
That way, people walking their dogs won't walk
Okay.
on the chemicals. They usually have these little black
Well,
sticks with yellow flags saying pesticides or fertilizers. That way, your dog doesn't lick his paws and
Get sick.
yeah, I put that up sometimes when I don't walk on my lawn. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I've
be a
been
good
working on a
deterrent, yeah.
very old. I've been working on a very old Husqvarna 350R, 250R. Guy brought it in, said it runs great. Last time I ran it. All righty. It just needs cob work. I said, well, okay. And I'll do cob work on it. I told him, asked him twice, are you sure you want this done? This is a 20-year plus machine. And he said, yeah, I do. I like it. And okay, no problem. I'll clean the carb. I'll check the fuel hoses. And okay. So I got started on that. I said, I'm not going to do a pressure vac test on it. It is too old. It is too expensive to do that. So I'll clean the carb as you asked for. And okay. I cleaned the carb, put a carb kit in it, everything by the book. Got it all back together, wouldn't start. It was actually spewing out. I said, what the hell? So I better do a compression test. 35 PSI. It ran good last time I used it. Yeah. 35
135?
PSI. No, 35.
45.
Oh, 30.
No compression whatsoever. The thing is a goner,
Yep.
So I was wondering, guys, can you feel a lag when I talk? Is there a lag or anything?
No, I mean, your picture isn't really, really clear, but there's no lag on your voice.
Does it look like it?
Yeah. You're like, watch, I'll zoom in on you. You're not as clear as some of the other pictures.
Yeah, zoom in and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just give a count, Klaus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you're all right that way, but you're a little pixelated in the video. That's all.
Yeah, but I tell you what, guys. The second you see me put up a finger and say the number 1, you go, okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
1.
Okay, you ready?
I got a 5-second delay.
Wow.
5 seconds. Yep.
It's likely the CIA, Klaus.
Government conspiracy.
Watch, I'll zoom in on Hank. Let's see how clear he is.
Probably.
Yeah, see?
Oh, Hank always looks good.
He's as ugly as ever. Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
Yeah, good. I mean, meant good.
Not as
no,
bad.
I got a lag, Kenny, about 5 seconds. Not sure why, but I tell you what, let me pop out and I'll try and go in like Hank suggested earlier. I'll try and go in through the YouTube link.
Yeah.
Dave, are you on a phone?
I am on a phone.
Because you must be portrait.
I am portrait, yes, sir. Let me try rotation.
You've been hanging around with Robert too long.
That's better, Dave.
Okay, good deal. You can see it my nose.
Oh.
So, Kenny, I invited the lawn mechanic to come up. He said he emailed me. He checked out your channel. He looked at your live streams. He likes your setup. And he said if he gets a chance, he'll pop up.
He's here. No, he's here.
Oh, is he here? His name's Rich. I told him to come up if just hit the link and come up. And if he's got any questions.
Yeah, no, he's here. See right there? He's here.
Yeah, I went on live stream he had. I forget what day it was. I don't know if he's steady, has a live stream on that day regularly or not.
Huh. Yeah, he
Klaus-
joined.
Klaus is back.
Yeah. But can we do the lag check again?
Okay.
One.
Okay.
One.
Well, it's about 3 seconds now.
Better.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
That's
Go on, guys. I'll go see.
away.
Huh?
Hey, look who's here. Watch this. Look who just joined. Wait a minute.
Denmark is far away.
Yeah, I think that's it, Hank.
Oh. No, our friend Bob was just here. What happened, Bob? I lost you. Double wide 6. He was just here. Where did you go, Bob?
Bobby.
Haven't
Just
seen
saw it.
Bob
I
for a
clicked on
while.
him and then it disappeared.
Yeah. Made by mistake, he clicked in.
Yeah, there you go. There's your buddy Wayne.
Come on, man.
Peter, what's going on? Cookie, New Zealand. Let's see. 6:16 on Sunday. The clocks go. They went. Oh, they went back. Oh, last night in New Zealand. It was last week in Australia, in Europe. Yeah. Huh. Steve. Oh, hello, Steve. I'll put the link back out for Bob. Let's see. Hold on. Paste.
Double wide 6. Kenny, I am in the basement, he says.
Oh, I don't see him. I'm looking in the basement. Hold on. 1, 2. Wait a minute. I'm looking in the basement. Oh, there he is. Hold on.
He's that little.
Got so many guys in the basement, he can't find them, Hank.
Oh,
There's the man.
How you doing, Bob?
What's going on, Bob?
I'm good. Am I up there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There
You're
you
here.
go. Now you're right side up.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, what's going on? Last time I talked to you, would you have a broken leg or something last time we spoke, I think? Bob?
Hey, what's up, guys?
He must not
I'm
be
good.
hearing.
No, you definitely see him.
Or
I
he's
can hear him.
got a lag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why am I lagging?
I don't
oh
know.
you're lagging too? Wait a minute.
Oh,
We can
yeah,
hear-
I broke my leg
Yep.
and my ankle. So I'm back now.
There you go. Now, are you all done with school, retired, or are you still in
Yeah.
school? Oh, you're tired? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lagging like 30 seconds behind you. I don't know why.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Well, Klaus is doing better than you.
Yeah, Klaus has a 5-second lag.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, well, it still screws up a
Well,
conversation.
Close, didn't we have a problem? You thought it was just on StreamYard? Or was it on Restream that you thought the lag problem was?
No, the problem is always on. The problem is always on Restream for me. It's never on StreamYard for me.
Let me see. Mick is over there. Hello, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
Oh, yeah.
Mick's lost a lot of weight. Looking good.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
like he got out of a newspaper. A lot of dead air.
Yeah, Noel's here.
Rich, what time is the live stream at on Thursdays?
Oh, we lost Klaus again.
Yeah,
Bob, we still got that long delay, Bob.
must be. Yeah.
There's
Oh,
close
somebody
again.
went on his phone.
Yeah, I'll try it on my phone because the other stuff
Yeah,
is,
better.
is so,
Yeah, that's
so
better.
annoying.
It's better.
Yeah.
Better.
Huh?
Do we still have a lag?
No, your mouth
No.
looks like it's speaking the words now.
Whoa. Am I live now?
Yeah,
Yes,
I hear
All
you
right.
1-to-1, Bob. What about us?
All
We
right.
got a
I
lag?
feel like I'm there. I turned off the stream, so it's just you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
How's
know.
it
Yeah,
going?
if you have it on somewhere and then you're trying to be on, I don't know if that screws it up.
Okay.
But
How's everybody doing?
good. What's new with you,
good.
Bob? So you said school, no more school, retired, or what?
Yeah, retired in June. So
Oh, nice.
I've just been
Yeah, but
doing the
Bob,
mower
you're younger than me. You're in your 50s, right?
40s.
Oh my
40.
God! And you're retired. Holy cat! Well, then, wait a minute. I guess municipal, you do your
Oh,
20 and you can get out, right? Basically.
yeah, they got I did 25-year and they have like an early bird. So you get like it's just a 15% penalty. So I took that and I don't know. I don't know. I got pretty steady work here with this mower stuff. So
What do they do for insurance though with a pension? You got to wait, or
yeah, you need 30 years in the district. I only had 25,
oh,
so
okay.
I didn't get health care, but
Yep,
my
yep.
wife gets it. She's still teaching.
All right.
So I
Yeah,
get
that's
it through
what.
her.
Yeah, a lot of people do that around here. All right, cool.
What
But
was the
yeah,
main driver for you retiring at this age?
what's that?
What was the main driver for you retiring at this age? What made you the choice at 25 to do it?
Uh, mainly, I don't want to really work for anyone else. I just want to work for myself. So
Yeah.
I got tired of the bullshit, and I got means to get out, so I did.
Yeah, there you
So,
go.
I mean, that was it.
Cuts the stress level down big time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And no stress means longer life.
Yep.
I guess I wasn't that stressed out, but it's just it's freaking work. You get tired of it. It's the same thing every
Hey
day.
Jay.
Hey, bud.
Oh, Mr. Johnny Clem is in the house. Hey Johnny. Yeah, everyone's talking about gas prices. What's gas like there, Bob? It's about 4.10 here.
Yeah, $4, 4.05 is what I saw today.
Yeah.
Here
Jay,
in
how
buck
you
75 a liter in Canada.
Yeah, it's definitely going up, but hey, it is what it is.
what happened with an accident, Jay?
Oh, I was up in Massachusetts meeting my dad to pick up that steel pole saw, and I had just left from breakfast meeting him, and I was driving through this intersection, and there was this woman at a complete stop on my left. She just started driving towards me like she had a red light. I was a second car back having a green light, and she just drove into the side of me at like 2 miles an hour, making contact with me the whole way. I'm like, what?
Yeah, didn't she try and say it was your fault?
Yeah, I called the cops right away. They came, and before he even like walked up to the cars, I said, "Hey," and I showed him the dash cam from my car, and he goes, "Oh, it's good you have that." And then he went over and talked to her, and then she said, "I never even pulled into the intersection. I was at a complete stop, and we never made contact. He already had that damage." I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!"
Yeah. That happened to my daughter about 5 years ago. She was on the Merritt Parkway. Massive rainstorm. Guy from New York, big BMW, hit her, spun her into the guardrail. Bang, bang, bang. Destroyed the car. Okay. State police come. I rushed there because literally I worked like 2 miles from where the accident was. I
Yeah.
rush over there and the guy's telling the cop, "Oh, she hit me. This, the other thing." So then she showed the cop the dash cam because her husband put in the dash cam front and rear. He looks at the
Yep.
guy. He goes, "You want to change your story?" No, he wanted to blame her for the whole damn thing. I mean, he had like a 7 Series BMW,
Yeah.
and he had his whole
And you said
family
it
in the
ended up
car,
like
New York
totaling
plates.
it, right?
He's trying to blame it on my daughter. I mean, oh God.
It ended up totaling it, right?
Yeah, total the car. Definitely total. Yeah, but it's just I got to get one for my truck because it's not. It's just the idiots that are out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to protect yourself. It's amazing. What happened? My wife and I years ago. My wife's Grand Cherokee when she used to have one. we're at a stoplight in New Haven, waiting to meet friends for Christmas dinner, and a guy in front of me in a BMW. All right, all of a sudden his reverse light's going, bam, and I'm like, I'm beeping,
What?
beeping, beeping, beeping. I mean, he was literally 3 car lengths ahead of us. He like floors it in reverse, smacks it, and I'm like, didn't you hear me beeping? Oh, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, dude, and he didn't know what to say, this and that, but it was just, I wish I had. I mean, we just gave each other the information, and he agreed or whatever. The insurance took care of it, but it was like
Yeah.
dash cam. If I had that, it's just, and there's so many of them though. You look at them. Do you want the one that's wired? Do you want the
Yeah.
Bluetooth? Do you want one of the memory cards? Do you want one that transmits to a station? I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many different options.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is the quality of the video. Really, I tried like 3
well,
different ones.
zooming, trying to zoom in and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I tried
Yep.
like 3 different ones before I found one that actually had as good quality as it claims. Most of them out there, they actually claim to be like 2K or 4K, and they're not.
Yeah. I saw a video on YouTube, a guy comparing them, just driving by gas stations for the price of gas. You couldn't make out the price on half of them.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
you're literally like 30, 40, 50 feet away. It's not that far.
Yep.
So, but anyway.
It's true.
Oh, man.
Bruce
Let me
is
throw the link out there again. Hey, Bruce is cooking a turkey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Paste. Come on up, Brucey. Let's see. Boom. So you're busy, Bob? You got people coming in or what?
Yeah, pretty steady, getting about, I don't know, 2 or 3 pieces of equipment a day. So
Yeah.
mostly
Are
tractors.
you like an LLC or something with that? Or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So you can take advantage of tax number and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I'm waiting to do when I retire, because right now I don't really make enough. But I tell you, some of these Stens and rotary prices, if you have a tax number, my God, it's ridiculous.
But-
Yeah.
But Kenny, why do you want to wait until you retire?
Well, because right now, if I did it, I would have to do quarterly tax returns, which are pain in the ass, number one. Okay, I would have to pay more to get the quarterlies done, things like that. I just don't make enough to do it, to be honest, to justify it. I work a 50 to 60 hour a week job. I don't have enough side free time to make it worth my while to make it a real business right now. It's
Right.
nice to have coffee money, lunch money, things like that. It helped out when the kids were growing up and stuff like that. But now, my job, I'm a little bit higher up where I am. I manage a lot of people. And like I said, I get home from a 10-hour day. I see shit in the driveway. I'm like, oh, shit. It's just,
Yeah.
and people, they'll text you like they're your best friend and can I bring it over now? And it's like every day, every single day. They'll call. One guy is funny. I just saw the guy today. He's a customer of mine's neighbor. I picked up this John Deere X350 at my customer's house. He's the guy's next door neighbor, all right? And he says, oh, it's about that time, tune up, blah, 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 blah. So I look back because, your text messages never go away. So I looked at my text messages. The last time I tuned up his tractor, 4 years ago. He goes, oh, you're mistaken. It was 2 years ago. I'm like, no, dude, it was 4 years ago. So in other words, you haven't needed me for 4 years. Now I'm supposed to jump through hoops for you?
Yeah.
That's because he found out another shop was charging $85 an hour.
I had another
Yeah.
guy, one of my
More like
neighbors
$105.
down the road. He brings me a recoil. I sold him a mower, Lawn Boy, Tecumseh engine Lawn Boy. When they got bought by Toro, they had the Tecumseh engines on them, right? Those VLV, whatever they are, engines. The recoil, he broke the rope. Not a big deal. So he says to me, oh, well, I had a friend of mine work on it. I'm like, I'm literally 7 houses up the road from you. I sold you the mower. You have a problem with the recoil, put it in my driveway with a note. That's all. I mean, just the recoil. So now I got the recoil sitting on my wall out here. He thinks he lost the screws. Those little teeny quarter-inch
Yeah.
hex-headed screws that hold in that comes to start. God knows where those are, and he's like, oh, the little pieces inside are messed up. I go, what little pieces inside? It's just a recoil with a broken rope. That's all it is. It's got the metal pawls that come in and out. I mean, it's the Tecumseh recoil. Simple.
Yep.
But I think we've all been falling into that trap of thinking that our customers are our friends. I have. They're
Some of
not.
them, no, some of them are, and become friends with some of them. But business is still business, and sometimes I'll
It,
say just no, or I'll say two,
yeah,
3 weeks. Well, I need it done.
yeah,
Well, then take it somewhere else. Right now, my
yeah,
dealer, he's 4 weeks out.
yeah.
4 weeks
I
out.
mean, if your dealer is 4 weeks out, you should be charging exactly as much as you do. Honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. See, I don't do. That's why they come to me because I'm cheap. Yeah, that's the reason they come to me.
No,
But like
when you're
today, the guy today, I
but Kenny,
charged new
Kenny,
rates.
when you're cheap, you get cheap customers. It's that simple.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Very true.
Yeah. I
What do
mean,
they say? Cheap isn't good, and good isn't cheap.
No, Kenny doesn't charge enough. That's what I
Yeah.
keep telling him. He doesn't listen. He
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
listen to his elders, Hank.
You know, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, Johnny said it right. They don't care about our time. Yeah, that's true.
Johnny,
they
shut up.
I mean,
Captain
Well, like-
Clem.
Like
Captain
today,
Clem,
I was writing up the bill for him on my phone, like trying to charge what, and I'm saying to myself, the thing is, if you're trying to make a video, you can't use the time because times 3, times 4, whatever. So you can't charge that. Then I'm in my driveway and someone stops by, hey, how's it going? So then you say to yourself, how much actual time did I really spend, and can I really charge? So you're trying to remember that, and just pickup and delivery now with gas prices. My Dodge gets 10 miles to the gallon. All right. So if this guy is 5 miles away, that's 5 to get it, 5 to come back, 5 to deliver it, 5 to come home. All right. So right there is 2 gallons of gas, say $10. And then how much of your time? 15 minutes times 4 is an hour of your time. What do you charge? I mean, you really don't want to charge skilled labor time, but you got to charge something, So
Well, we just got notified by our Briggs supplier that they were going to start adding surcharges for fuel on their shipments. Amazon supposedly 3.5% increase to the sellers to cover shipping expenses now, which means those prices are going to go up. I got to give Stens credit. You got an account with Stens, Bob?
Yeah. I don't use it that much, though.
I'm going to tell you, buddy, likely 95%. And in 15 years, we had one issue with a belt that was long, and they were ready to replace it and send another one. And they said, keep it. But they, for their 55-year anniversary, they had 55 days of free shipping. The month of March, they took 7% off their lawnmower blades. I think this month they've got 10% off their carburetors. Now, not everything they sell is cheaper. Like you could go, like if I check my MTD or Oregon orders, I might be able to get the same thing for $1 less or 50 cents less or something. But it's all about the shipping. Like if I don't have to come up with $150 worth of shipping, it's it's free at 150. Our Briggs is 320 now, and MTD is 350 minimum order to get free shipping.
Wow,
that's a lot of parts.
Yeah, the problem I have with Stens is like if you need a belt that's like $30, then it's 12 or 15 bucks in shipping. So a lot of times I can find the same Stens belt on Amazon with free shipping, and it might be like $6-8 cheaper. So I'll just do that. Though there's no warranty if the belt breaks, but I've had good luck with the Stens belts for the most part.
I never had any issues with Stens belts.
Yeah, I mean I've broken them by putting them on wrong, but that's about it.
Hi, John.
Hey, John. What's that hat, John?
Just local gas company hats.
It's not.
They wore it out for you.
Murphy Energy. Yeah.
And on the back it says, "I hate pink."
Well,
how's the weather down there
5 seconds
today,
I'm here and it starts. You what?
How's the weather down there today?
Did you put the curtains
It's
up?
Excuse me, Hank. It's about 80-ish.
Wow.
Let me check. Hold on. It is 87. Crap.
Wow.
You got hot in the shop a while ago. No.
Time to put the air conditioning on.
Yeah, exactly.
You have air in there?
Yeah. Well, in this one, my workshop doesn't. This is my play shop.
Oh, okay.
The shop has no pink curtains.
Close the
He's
window.
got 2 shops.
You keep them busy, John, with work or what?
It's actually staying pretty steady. I got a pole that's still HT 101 pole saw giving me trouble today. I only worked on it for about an hour before I came out here to the stream.
Oh, you got nice hammers that Jay sent you.
Yeah.
Bob, ignore everything that Hank says today, please. And probably most everybody else too.
I have never said anything to you, sir.
You haven't, Miss Bruce. I appreciate that. You're my one true friend.
That's true.
Bob, one of your videos came up for me yesterday. You had worked on a crushed lift cart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a while ago. Probably like ago.
I love when they ask you to check something on a video that's 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They don't have a clue when it was me.
Bob, I was thinking when you were talking about getting parts with high shipping cost and all, you don't keep a stock. You don't keep a stock of parts.
I do, but you know, like some of the belts I do for the Craftsman tractors that are really common, and some of the Cub Cadets, I get a lot of those. But I usually just order, you know, kind of as I need stuff because I can get it in like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So that's generally what I do. I mean, I have some, but it's hard to know on the belts which ones you need.
Oh yeah.
I will store a lot of stuff. Sorry, Bob. Thought you were done.
I mean, I have oil filters. I get oil in the 55-gallon drums. I just got 2 of those drums in. They're fun to move. I have, you know, all the air filters, fuel filters, that type of stuff. Some blades, some tires, some wheels, some tubes, and most of the stuff I just try and, you know, order as I need it. You know, I'll try and look at, like, you know, if I get a tractor in, I'll try and look at what it needs, and I'll order that stuff right away, and then it'll be in like 2 or 3 days, and you know, I'll finish it up. That's how I do it. It's like that just-in-time manufacturing.
Today's the day before Easter, right? And I must have had 30 text messages. Oh, can you work on this? Can you fix this? Can I drop it off? I'm like, it's the day before Easter.
You're busier than me, Kenny.
And I tell you, they don't even know about, like, for example, the weather. I look at the weather because I do a lot of the crap in my driveway, okay? Tomorrow's supposed to rain. Easter here's supposed to rain.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm not letting anything come in the driveway today because it's going to rain. This tractor here I picked up this morning. Took me a couple hours to do it all up. He ends up giving me the deck blades for his X300 that he sold. Now he has an X350. Well, the rosette mount versus just a hole in the blade so they don't fit. So he's like, oh, because he wanted to change from a bagger style high lift blade
1 second, guys.
to a W, you know, mulcher blade. And I said to him, I said, it's a totally different deck. I said, the D series, the L series, the X300, that's the edge deck. Now you got this, it's called Excel Deep 42. That's with the bigger X350, X500s, and all those. And I mean, a nice deck, don't get me wrong. But he shredded the deck belt. I mean, shredded it into like dental floss. I don't know what he did, but then the spring, the tensioner spring, by having it shredded, the spring went wink, and it went. He found it. He found it in the lawn, but he said to me, he goes, "Oh, I don't know what this is. You may need it." And the thing is, on the John Deere deck, if the blade isn't attached, it could fall off. That spring isn't under tension normally. It could literally just fall off. So if you don't know better, and it's not a cheap spring, it's like a $20 spring. So thankfully he had it. But I was going to buy an aftermarket belt because I've had a lot of luck with some of the aftermarkets. But this one here, the factory belt is $100. All right, for the deck belt. So I went online, and I don't know, I use a place in New York State called Hartville Hardware. They're like an Ace Hardware / Deere parts store. And what's Hank got?
To interrupt, this is momentous today. I'm very, very sorry. This is Hazley. Hi. She's grown into a big girl in front of you guys. She just lost her first tooth. She lost her first tooth 1 minute ago.
How much did that cost a tooth fairy?
Put it under your pillow. The next morning when you wake up, there'll be $20 under there.
I know.
Yeah, funny.
See, we grew up, we had cheap tooth fairies. They give real money now.
Yeah.
Everybody, when they lose a tooth, they all get tooth fairies.
Yeah, $20 now is the going rate.
Yeah.
How many would $20 be around here? That'd be 20. Hazley?
9.
No. No.
Wait, Brucey, did you tie a string to the doorknob? How did that work?
Oh, no. She was looking at Aunt Trudy and she was playing with it and it came out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she pulled it out by herself.
No, I was eating it and then it came out.
Oh, I remember my dad one time. He grabbed a face cloth and went, take the damn thing
That's a
out.
big
I'm like,
event. Okay, there you go, sweetie pie.
I went
well,
to
we
my
used to have the old doorknob thing with the string.
I've done that.
Just close the door.
I went to my son and I grabbed the tooth, and I shook it, and he's like letting me shake it, but I popped it out, and then I said, it's too tight, I can't get it off, and he goes, hey, where'd it go? He had it out. He didn't even know I popped it out.
I remember my brother one time. He was literally eating an apple. They took it out, and there was the tooth.
All right.
So. But usually it's holding on by little teeny, like a tendon, like a little teeny,
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, when you touch it,
I had my uncle
you think
do
you're
one
murdering
and
them,
he made a big noise and pulled it out. I didn't even know.
Oh, God. But
That's a
good
big
old
event
days.
around here.
Hey, Brucey, wait, now you having them for Easter tomorrow, or?
Tomorrow, yeah. We just started this about a year ago. We're cooking the turkey the previous day.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything will be ready in crock pots and hot pots.
Holy.
It's crazy how clear everybody looks on your new Mac Mini thing.
Yeah, he's got it all set
Amazing.
today.
Yeah, looks good.
The only thing is that he doesn't have Klaus's button cleared.
Why is Klaus like portrait?
He went on his phone.
Using his phone.
It's when I'm on my phone and if I well, let's get back to the guilty part in just a second. If I tilt it down, I can't see the bottom half of who's on panel, so it's really annoying for everybody. I kind of want to stay like this.
So the aspect ratio is not correct.
Also, can we talk about the elephant in the room?
The what?
The elephant in the room.
What elephant?
I think we should.
Hey,
Yeah, you little conspiring assholes.
I got some messages today from John. Apparently, one of you has sent him a package of, I believe, items that are pink. John, is that right?
Several items.
Several pink items. And I could hear from John's comments today that he actually thinks it's me who's been doing that. I really doubt that. But John, can you explain to us what it is that you received? Maybe someone can sort of match what they sent to what you received. What did you
John?
get?
No, this is more important. John, I just bought a new BG50 blower yesterday.
Yes.
I'm changing.
How is it? Is it working good?
Can we stay on topic?
I'm sorry, this is a small engine chat. It's not a pink whatever chat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you, buddy.
I love this pink crap.
John,
what did you get?
Well, just so you'll know, Lisa got a big kick out of it.
All right.
Okay.
That's good.
When did that happen, John?
2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Oh,
What did you get?
See,
John, what did you get?
hang on,
Wait.
Bob. You look lost about this. Do you know what's going on?
No.
Yeah, let Clint
I think
tell
you're
you what's
wearing
going on.
women's
Okay.
underwear.
Here I
Stay with
was,
me,
as
Bob. Stay with
normal,
me. Stay with me.
as
Bob.
normal, minding my own business, as normal.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Whatever. Then I get this man cave out here.
Nice shed.
To
Real
my,
nice
to
shed.
my old shop. This is where I have my TV and my computer and my
Mini split, all that. Real nice.
my little gun working on setup and whatever else in here.
And a cat, everything.
And the shop cat.
Yeah, free
showed up,
cat.
yeah.
Shop
Yeah,
cat.
now he has no nuts. And for some reason, Henry Big Dog thought it was going to be funny for me to have pink curtains in my shop. And we discussed that for about a week, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, pink curtains show up in the mail with Amazon anonymously. But it wasn't
It's
like
the
5 minutes
nicest
later.
tea shed that you've ever seen.
He must have got the notification from Amazon because it was 5 minutes later. He called me up to get something in the mail. So then it went kind of downhill from there. I got pink tools, pink tool kits. So there's one thing I don't know. I ain't opened it up yet. I'm scared to see what it is. It looks like a big blow up pillar.
Tell you what, John, we're your friends. You open it up with us.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And we'll make sure we got your back. Yeah. So let's see what this. Maybe people can recognize what it is they sent you. You know.
Oh, I know where it came from.
Where'd it come from?
Mr. Gilmore right there. Our Danish buddy. Our Danish buddy. And the bad thing was,
we got one of them.
Came with foreign writing.
What, it had the Danish mail stamps?
No, when it came in, it had David's address and information on it.
Oh, David.
So I messaged David. He's like, I'm just the middleman. I didn't send it to you. Or I didn't get it. I just sent it to you for them. So, yeah, I figured it was probably Klaus that did it.
Yeah, I'm thinking Klaus.
Yeah.
So what all did you get?
Now hold on. If it's me who sent it to you, I should be able to recognize the stuff that I sent. Apparently,
sent you have a lot of personalized Temu items in your shop. Now I have personalized Temu underwear in the color pink.
John, we gotta see this stuff. Where is
some
it?
Big John Temu pink underwear,
Johnny,
boxers,
where is it?
Socks, rags, shop rags, towels.
Oh, there's Haley. Hey, girl, how are you?
Are we gonna get to see this stuff, John?
Not now.
Maybe.
Come on.
It just happens to
Come
be
on, John,
right here in the box.
Oh, you got the box there? Come on, John, show us.
If it looks like something I sent to you, I'll fess up if you show us.
No, when I sent you the text a while ago that said "smile if you're guilty," and you like busted out laughing. Yeah, I know who's guilty.
But that's a leading question.
John, they've been waiting.
That's a no. That's a no. Okay, what's that?
Pink shop towels.
That's all right.
Nice.
Yeah, they'll get
those could have been red and they just faded. Okay.
Yeah.
Throw a little bleach in, they'll be white.
Shut up, conspirator.
Just put them in the washing machine, some bleach, and you'll be good.
Yeah,
How did all this start?
Some pink peel-off shop towels.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
that is cool. Yeah, that
doesn't matter what color they are, John. They work.
This would be. Let's see. Lisa had to open these up to see what they were the other night. I wouldn't open them. She's like, I'll do it. She opened them up. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh my God. I now have let me get it turned around here.
John, she could throw them on one of her cadavers.
Yeah. Big John.
There you go.
Nice. Oh, that's nice.
What's the bottom say? It says Big John.
John, that don't matter. Hang that up. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could have been a different color.
That is nice.
Green, blue, black, red.
That's more like a fuchsia. Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have here?
You got a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Here's I don't know if these are swim trunks or whatever, but they're the Big John swim trunks.
Hey, nice.
Hey, you never know. Your wife and you may have a nice little night of ill repute. You know.
You do go cruising a lot.
Yeah, you'll get noticed at the beach and those.
Well, they'll know John's name.
Yeah.
You sure it's not Big Jones under? No.
What?
Whoa!
There you go. What do we always say, John? No donation, or all donations gladly accepted, right?
Yeah, just send them a different color or something.
There's more?
Last one.
Uh-oh. Is that the one you haven't opened yet?
No, it's in the same box. Big John socks.
Oh, nice. They're like the EP ones we got.
Those colors are perfect for Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No help, David. No help.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Thank God that's it.
He didn't get you one of them table mats like he uses to work on stuff.
No, he sure didn't. My
See
feelings
that
were hurt.
that would have been handy.
Yeah, in
John,
pink.
we don't get pink ones, John. They
There
send
you
us
go.
ones in our regular colors.
Oh,
Now, see, your name was brought up, and I was like, no, Mr. Wayne would never do that to me.
Never,
No,
John,
Wayne's too cheap.
never happened.
We got to get this straight, guys. Yes, I was.
Spit it out.
Yes, I was in cahoots with David, and yes, I did it.
Yeah, but in his defense, though, that wasn't cheap.
The brilliant thing is that, John, we had you going for a while there. Even the old cop brain was fishing for information on the internet and on everywhere, and you did great. But what you don't know is that on the side, we have all been matching our stories for a long time.
Oh, your alibis. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told Lisa that night, I said, this has got Klaus wrote all over it.
So, John, we want to see you with the
TBI.
shotgun with the Amazon driver say, don't y'all come in here.
Yeah. You're in the wrong yard there, fool.
So what I would like to say is that I dare anyone here on the panel or in the chat to do better than David and I.
No, there's no competition. I promise you. Don't just leave it alone.
Well, that might be, John. It might be good. You know.
I mean, if you want to send something, send me some real tools,
covered.
real underwear.
Well,
yeah. There
just
was a bar here years ago where they had girls in bikinis wrestle in pink mashed potatoes.
There you go. See, I already wrote Milwaukee and asked them if they could do a couple of tools in pink. Unfortunately, they said no. But I mean, imagination can. So anyone who think that they can contribute, they should. Don't call Milwaukee. They sort of took offense that I asked it. So, but yeah. Yeah. Apparently, they don't have a lot of humor at Milwaukee, but yeah. So, John, I hope you like it. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. The swim trunks, I mean, they will get you noticed on the beach. The underwear,
sure.
I don't know who's going to get noticed, but that's up to you. The pink, I bought some myself. Unfortunately, I got them in black, but they're really good.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Got a guy in the shop. If I can come back up, I'll come back up, Kenny.
Take care.
Anyway, can't fix it. Give me my number.
Mr. Bean.
Even the new guys getting in on it. Look at that pink lawnmower on its way.
But
we found
that's
pink.
That's what the deal was, Bob.
We found pink. What is it? Shop tables and vices and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because a lot of women are into fixing stuff, you know.
Yeah,
I think.
And I mean, John, if you can think about it, you know, women are just as equal as men. They have lawnmowers, and maybe they'll appreciate the color in the shop when they come in and have their equipment serviced. I mean, the mowers.
I don't think they will.
It could be a branding moment for you, John.
Yeah.
You live really close, David, so watch it. You're 2 hours from me.
I'm pretty safe on that one. So.
She's going to say goodbye to everybody.
Bye-bye.
She's going on a trip with Aunt Trudy.
Y'all have fun. Take care. Bye.
There's one thing I feel compelled to tell you because it may lessen the pain just a little bit. See, the thing is, when you want to do these tricks, you want to send stuff from here to there and order there and there. Shipping is expensive, just as Bob told us. See, the first thing that happened was I sent off a package to David, and it came back because apparently I pressed the wrong something somewhere. Well, that was $50 down the drain. So
Hey.
I just wrapped it and reordered it, and came down to ship it, and that'll be $70. I said, okay, let's do that, and I did that. So
Temu wouldn't ship it straight
$120
to David's
before
address.
$120 before it even left Denmark. The cost at Temu was small, so don't care about that. But then David had to spend how much, David?
I spent about $24.
There
To-
you
for
go.
me to you.
So
$120 to ship a $10 item.
Well, look, check this out.
So-
You see any tears in this eye?
we just hope that you will appreciate it when you use it. That it is merchandise at a certain value.
Well, I'm gonna take my towels to the bathroom.
There you go. There you go.
And here you go, Klaus.
Here
Here
we
you
go.
go, Klaus. Here you go, David. Here you go, David.
Hey, you can roll them up on that thing called a toilet paper roll.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what it kind of looks like, anyway.
David, I think
Okay,
next time
moving
we
right
have
along
to.
here. How's everybody doing today?
Fantastic, John.
Bob is saying, "What the hell's going on over
Yeah,
there?"
Bob's like, what did I get myself into today?
Yeah, you guys aren't even talking about mowers. I don't know.
Hey, John,
Getting off
it was
subject,
up to
man, you gotta
48
rein
degrees
this guy
Fahrenheit
in.
here today.
How much,
So how you
Chris?
guys sharpening lawnmower blades these days?
All American sharpener.
I've never heard of it. What's that?
I got the copy of that, the Amazonian Chinesian
Yeah, I
copy
got
of
the
that.
Amazon special.
The one that keeps the angle
It's
grinder
got
at
the
the
40,
right angle.
the angle grinder, the 45
It's like a
degrees
4-bar
flat disc.
linkage.
Works
Yeah.
great, Bob.
Well, I still use just a bench grinder.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
a
that's
guy
pretty,
bringing me
I've been
three
using.
blood test blades right now.
Bench grinder and a nail.
Yeah.
I've been running a grinder with like a 7-inch flap disc.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's. I mean, it's. I have one of those like 2x72 belt grinders, but I find it faster with the 7-inch flap
Yeah.
disc.
I just
Yeah,
hate doing the
small
multi
disc will
ones.
tear it up.
And then a good balancer. If you've got the big blades, the small blades, you don't care too much. Big blades, you definitely need a good balancer.
Yeah, if I take a bunch off, I'll balance them. Sometimes, some.
Yeah.
I mostly use that balancer to check if the blades are bent. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that little pointer with the pointer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I use a nail for balancing. I mean, I do have the magnetic thing, but I use a nail. I don't know.
The magnetic thing is too sensitive for
too sensitive.
Yeah, it's too. If you got big blades, you definitely want to use the sensitive one because otherwise, it's all over the place.
But
the
that
smaller
All
blades,
American thing with the balancer, that's like $300. It ain't cheap.
Yeah.
The Chinese knockoff, they had an Amazon sale one day. It was $80. You get the rare earth magnet cone thing for the balancer and the pointer with this like 4-bar linkage that you attach your 4-inch angle grinder to, so the angle stays while you pull it back and forth. So it's kind of cool.
It's the only tool that allows you to take the sharpener to the blade instead of taking the blade to the sharpener.
Yeah.
And it creates repetition in perfect symmetry. So you can't really screw it up. Once you've got your angle, you can't screw it up.
Yeah. So, what do you do on that thing though with the mulching blade? It just goes up and down, just keeping the same angle?
I do half of that mulch at one angle, and then I do the other half of the mulch at the different angle. So I sharpen the highest the flat parts, and then the little cove, the round piece that goes from the top down to the bottom. It gets sharpened by the flap disc as it goes by as well.
How many people think that mulching part of the blade really works?
It doesn't do anything. I thought only the first inch of your blade is what does all the cutting.
I hate mulching blades.
It's supposed to
Well, they
lift
say
it up,
when it goes up, down,
isn't
up,
it?
down, up, down.
Yeah,
it only depends if you have one of those decks like the old snappers, where the stuff can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I got a piranha deck on my John Deere, and that thing mulches, man. And those blades.
Yeah, you got the quad blades though, right?
3. Oh no, that's just 3 blades.
No, but aren't yours doubled up like a plus sign?
Yes, they are. But I
Yours
stopped
are doubled
that.
up. Yeah.
I dumped that, and I went to just I think they're an Oregon blade with only the one blade.
With the
Yeah, I bought a Gator mulcher for my Snapper 28-inch single with the Gator flaps or whatever. I like it.
Yeah.
And I even use it with the rear bushel bagger, the big bagger they have. It works fine.
Mm-hmm. So I have to tell
I
you,
used to have to dump my bushel 4 times from my lawn. Now I dump it once.
wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it shreds it for like 4 to 1.
So yeah, can I tell you about my new BG50 blower?
Was it?
Steel BG50.
Oh, you bought one?
Yeah, I actually.
Oh, I thought you meant a 50, like a handheld blower or something.
Yeah, it's a handheld blower. Yeah. But
Anyway,
I
thought. Wait, mower or blower?
Blower.
What did you buy, Bruce?
LOWER leaf blower.
Like a BG55 or something?
Yeah. I bought one. I paid good Bruce Pender money to buy a blower. I always usually end up using somebody else's piece of junk.
Brandy new?
Brand new with a.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got it for 200 Canadian, which would be very cheap if you guys would know that.
Yeah, those are like 150 here, I think, 170.
Right. It would be about 250 here, maybe 240.
Wow.
And I paid good money for it. I brought it home and I couldn't start it.
Oh.
So I finally got it running and it wouldn't rev up. And I thought, okay, don't twiddle the H&Ls and all that stuff. I took it back and he adjusted it. So he told me that they do a PDI on everything that comes through the shop, like a car, you know. They put True Fuel in it and start it up. And I just thought over the winter, and it didn't work. So
Bruce, they didn't know who you were?
Yeah, he knew who I was.
Okay.
And but I thought this is a brand new thing. I never buy new things, right?
I was gonna say we never buy new stuff. Yeah.
No. But it was cheap enough, and I needed one, so I bought it, and then it went south on me. So finally, I got it. It runs and starts, and it's fine now. But I was a little like, oh, I never buy myself anything new. I treat myself to something new, and it doesn't run right out of the gate.
Yeah, you're lucky it wasn't a car.
It usually is something like that. You know, $70,000 oops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's my sad story.
So what are you using, Bob, for sharpening your blades?
Sorry, I changed the subject.
A 7-inch angle grinder, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flap disc.
Gotcha.
Hey, Bob, do you still have that lift gate on your truck?
Yeah, that thing is that is the best thing I ever bought, like without a doubt. Yeah, because you should have one of those, Kenny, because you'd be picking up.
I almost have one. There's a guy that runs a hydraulic shop by me, and he's going to be getting rid of his, and he asked me if I wanted it. Yeah.
Yeah, get it. Like I'm telling you, you'll use it every day. Generators, snow blowers. I mean, I'll tell you what, when I had that broken leg, most of the times when I fell, it was loading something on the trailer or, you know, something like that, like walking around, strapping something in. So,
because you got a Dodge like me, right? What year's yours?
Yeah, it's a 05.
Yeah, I got an 06. Yeah.
Just
Uh-oh.
and leak.
He's getting away from the router.
Hank's our IT guy.
I ain't getting all that up there.
We got to get some pink numbers for that.
Are you still limping, Bob?
Am I what?
Are you still limping from that leg?
No, I'm I think it's like 90% healed. I went, I was skiing this year and it was pretty good. I broke it skiing. Yeah, I was moving. I have a package on the floor I was kicking. That's why I was limping.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I keep breaking my backup camera. You do that yet? You I keep backing into my trailer and smash.
Oh, I thought you meant to back up YouTube streaming camera.
What have you been working on, Jay?
Believe it or not, I'm still doing the stupid snowblower nonsense.
Hey.
It's ridiculous. The problem is I had 4 of those single-stage Toro snowblowers.
Yeah.
So it took forever for the parts to come in. Now, the one that Kenny had given me, I thought finally I had all the parts. Everything was going to be good to go. I assembled everything. I set up all the video equipment to shoot the final scene, even though it was like freaking beginning of April, for crying out loud. And it was running rough and weird and whatnot. So I worked on it. I brought it back in, tried to work on it, tried to test start it again. And the brand new pull cord that I just put on ripped right off in the exact same spot where the previous one had. So in the reel of the recoil, obviously there's something sharp in there that's slicing the thing. So
that little bushing, though, usually the bushing where it comes out of the recoil, it gets like knife sharp.
I don't know. I ordered a used one online. It just came today, and I'm just basically going to steal the recoil part off of the housing and then transplant it over. But yeah, I'll probably for science, I'll probably dissect the old one and see if I can resurrect that.
Is that the bolted on recoil?
This one is, yeah.
Yeah. They don't
And
even tack weld the bolts. It's a pain in the butt. Yeah.
I know. And there's also supposed to be like a triangle, but someone apparently stole it before they shipped it. But I have one on the old one, so. So in theory, all the snowblowers should be going into the storage unit at the end of today. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so those Toro snowblowers, do you take the covers all the way off to remove the carburetor?
I do as little as possible. Usually I'm able to get just the bottom covers off to be able to work on everything, that and the control panel. I only take the top part off if I have to work on the discharge chute, like the rotator part.
Yeah, they're a pain. I was on the fence this winter if I was going to stop working on them because I don't work on the 2-cycle stuff. I mean, sometimes people bring 2-cycle snow blowers and they're pretty simple, but those Toros are a freaking pain, especially if you work on it and then it's not running right and you got to take it back apart and dick around with it.
Yeah.
The worst part is if you have to take that housing off, you can't get to the bolts underneath the housing unless you pull the whole engine or, kill yourself trying to get a freaking wrench in there and go like this.
Yeah.
That's why you got to get a thin one, a little ratchet.
Oh yeah, that's what I was using. That's what I was using, but it was still not fun.
What's that, Bruce?
We're still,
is that now, Bruce?
That was yesterday. That was yesterday.
Oh my God.
Holy cow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I go to Mexico for 3 months. That's why I go to Mexico for 3 months.
Yep.
So you bought the blower to blow the snow.
All right.
Well, I'm hoping to not use it on snow.
We scared away talking about snowblowers.
Yeah, I usually use
Brucey, when are you done with snow? In May?
It should be any day. Like that would, probably mid-April will be our last snow. Yeah. Once in a while, we get a freakazoid snow in May, and it's usually like 2 feet. Kind of like Denver, eh, Bob? You know how they get snow like that?
In May, Bruce?
I would think Denver is like Calgary. It's a mile-high city. They probably get the odd bad snow. Maybe not. I'm just an hour and a half out of Calgary, though.
John is saying, what the hell are they talking about, snow?
I've heard of the snowblower things before.
Yeah. But Brucey, what do you say? 7 hours from Montana?
I think we're probably more than that. Yeah, 7-hour drive out of Helena, Montana, yeah. Straight north.
There was no problem at the airport for you to leave, right?
No, sir.
All good. Had trouble there before, right?
I've never had trouble at the airport. It's not me.
No. Mexico had trouble.
Oh, well, there was the cartel dust up, eh? And there was about 80 people killed. That was soldiers of the government and soldiers for the cartel were in this battle. And within 2 days, it was all over. and there were no.
But that was near you, though, wasn't it? Like Puerto Vallarta area?
10 miles it was within 10 miles of us. We could see smoke riding on. Okay, the ocean's on the west side. We could see smoke on the north side, the east side, and the south side in Puerto Vallarta.
Wow.
But it was all over within a day and a half. The airport was running 2 days later, and it was back to normal. They know what they're doing.
Okay.
And the car, like, there was no civilians or tourists killed in that. That's amazing.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Well, they know where their bread and butter comes from, both groups.
Yeah.
You find anything special with your Geiger counter?
My Geiger counter?
Geiger counter.
Metal detector? No, just mostly junk and coins and things like coins and money. Ooh, just a minute. I might have a picture of that.
Did you end up buying that new one you were looking at?
Pardon me?
Did you end up buying that new one that you were looking at, the expensive?
No, I'm going to buy it here. I'm going to take my time and get the one I want.
There you go.
Yeah, hang on.
Have Klaus send you a Temu Geiger counter.
Pink one, this pink stuff start.
Hang on, I know how it is when you're looking for pictures.
Honestly, I think the pink stuff started, Hank, with you.
It did.
I signed up for the Temu. Look how many messages Temu sent me.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
I guess that
Every day they got this annoying ding ding, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You can't even shut it off.
Yeah, that's my stuff.
What's that stuff you?
Wow.
Horseshoe, money, junk.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a person's face on the bottom.
Well,
It does look like it. That's what I thought it was.
I put some found items underneath for eyes and nose.
I was going to
You
say,
see the coins are lined up. I found a brooch and some keys and an earring.
Cool.
The big circle thing is an earring with a key inside. And yeah, not bad.
Now, Brucey, have you ever stepped on anything, got cut?
No. I wear sandals while I do this, though.
A lot of stuff
Safe
there.
And then you see that little margarine container or whatever, butter container? That's just junk. And then I also look for tile with the painted tiles that roll around in the ocean and it looks like they've been tumbled. That's what the face is made out of. And below that yogurt container is more of those. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. I only got about a third of the coins this year, though. What's happening is everybody along the beach is using their cards to tip and buy their food from now. So you're not getting much stuff fumbled and dropped into the sand. I'm going to have to change my way of doing things.
All right, Bob, what did you buy? What did you buy? What did you put together?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, the stereo in my truck keeps turning off. Like, I think it gets hot. I think it has a fan in it that's not coming on.
Oh.
So it overheats and it shuts itself down. But like I said, I backed into my trailer like 2 weeks ago, so I'm just replacing the whole thing. So it just came. That and my nuts. The battery.
Hey, this is a family.
What size are they?
Where did you order yours from?
Lots of nuts.
Yeah. That's good.
Those are some big nuts.
300 nuts.
What? Just for hardware storage, or
Well, mostly, I'm just out of 7/16 quarter 20 nuts, and you change a battery every 2 days, and it's like I'm searching around.
Yeah.
So I got a couple 100 packs.
Lisa.
I have a hard time spending money on hardware.
Lisa.
that's why I like
Not
Tractor
cheap.
Supply here.
Yeah.
Put it on the speaker so she can hear y'all. Hold on.
And I know I've got one somewhere.
Yeah, me too.
Where's Lisa?
Yeah.
Lisa. Where's Lisa?
I gotta go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Kenny, I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to put the stereo in.
Lisa.
It was good seeing everyone.
Hey there.
And I'll jump back on. I caught the end of last week, I think. So
last week sucked, Bob. That was a bad week. It was just no one
Tell
was
me what you
talking
really
about
think.
anything. then this young man came on. At least he was talking about some small engine stuff, but then he got left field, and I was like, you know what, guys, screw it. And I just ended it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Just about to join in.
I don't mind if you talk about small engines and stuff, or even something semi-related, but last week had nothing to do with anything. It was just that. So.
All right. Well, hey, everybody, have a good Easter, a good holiday, and
Yeah, you too, Bob.
seeing everyone.
Take care.
Okay,
Take care, Bob.
Bye.
See you guys.
All right, I gotta go grab a cold something or other. I'll be right back.
Where'd Lisa go?
All right. Yeah, where's Lisa? And where will she put up the banner?
Yeah, where's Lisa?
Yeah. No, John, we want to talk to Lisa.
John, you knocked your microphone out.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Your mic's not working.
How do you like
Lisa?
where?
Hey, John, your mic's not working, brother. Hey, Lisa, tell him to hang up the she shed sign.
Yeah. You got to take him swimming with you, Lisa.
Mhm.
Yeah. Go to the beach. Go to the beach. Oh, dang it. I think we just got the stinky eye. Yeah, we can hear it.
John
Yeah.
needs our help.
Well, see, I want to put the curtains up. I want to put all the. Well, if I can ever get him to leave the she shed room, when he comes home one day, it's all going to be hanging up.
Let's see.
There you go.
John, hang on. How's your truck
There's
doing?
a pound of oil can in there, plus a half a pound of turkey. Why don't you eat that instead of that?
I can see your side.
Okay, well, okay, I had to fit down.
Well, here's your chair
I
right
need to go eat. I hadn't ate all day. I'm starving.
Well, you'll sit
There you
down.
I don't want to sit down.
Just say hey, John.
Boss over there.
What do we have? Stereo?
Okay,
Nagging
y'all are
in
fixing to
stereo?
witness something that y'all don't want to witness.
No, they're not either.
Yeah, right.
John's got out the high class lawn furniture.
Yep.
Yeah, the nice stuff.
Yeah, you see, he gets the comfortable one. He offers me the bad one.
Hang on, where's that?
Oh.
Hey, John, just for you, my son goes out to the special bakery and look at the containers they come in.
Oh, lucky me. Oh, hey. Could have gone all day without seeing that. At least they're making fun of that stuff that Klaus sent me.
Oh, did he say so?
Yes.
Good job. Good job.
Bad
Good
job.
job. Good job.
Yeah.
I had good help from accomplice David.
Mm-hmm.
John is embarrassed to tell you, but he needs your help hanging the pink fairy lights underneath the mini split on the wall there.
There you go. I can do this.
Okay.
What you say?
You got the pink tools to do it.
Right?
These are sharp.
I'll change the code.
I would fish every day.
Okay.
Hey,
moving
John.
right
John.
along.
Oh, I meant to tell you. Thank you for that donation, my kids, for the children's cancer research. They raised
Oh, you're welcome.
They raised $200,000 for
Really?
children's cancer research.
I'm glad my 100,000 helped out then.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was good. But I just want to say thank you.
That's awesome, Keith. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Tell him I said good job. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to eat.
Goodbye. Hurry back. Ow.
Hi, Lisa.
For the guys.
I'm not happy anyway.
Whatever.
She's still laughing, John. It's a good sign.
See now, if you want to
Good to
real
see you,
bad,
Lisa.
Lisa, go make me a sandwich.
Right?
Good to see you.
Bye,
Yeah.
y'all.
Bye.
Good Lord, light. Whew. They say get out of here.
Oh.
She loves me.
Yeah.
Get your tail.
But she's laughing a little differently these days.
John, she's around dead bodies all day, right?
Oh, gosh, I turned the headset wide open. Oh, Lord. Woo.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
It's working.
Does that help you? Hello? 1,
So
2,
the
3.
chubby butcher just came
Yeah,
over
I
to
would-
check how he did on balancing his blade.
This is
Not good.
Artemis 2. Testing, testing. 1, 2,
You
3.
can't balance them?
Well, no, he's got one of the cone balancers, so he always brings it over just to check, and every time he does, it's always out. But I've got the magnetic Oregon one.
Yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't take much. Like we're talking like a piece of paper you cut and put on the edge, and it'll start going out of balance.
Yeah.
So anyways, he wants to buy ours because I think we paid $100 for it. I think we're going to get the Magnamatic, but it's $375. But it's
You
that
talking
thing
about
is
the
going to
blade
stay
balancer?
balanced. This Oregon one, I've had to put pieces of tape like here and over here to get it so that it doesn't spin on its own. So over the years, stuff is worn on it, likely that allows it to go out of balance, eh? But he's okay with that, and he'll get a good price on it, and then his blades will always be balanced.
Yeah.
But he may
See, the-
not enjoy the time he spends getting it because you got to be, you know, you got to learn not to take too much, otherwise it goes the other way. Eh?
Yeah. Little
Talking about the
blades.
magnetic balancer.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, they're
wanting
great.
one.
But the Magnamatic is the top of the line. Like that was the first one, and it's the only OEM one. All the rest of them are like if you get them off Amazon. I know guys that have bought it off Amazon. You got to put weights on there to get them to balance.
I've got the Oregon one. It works great, but I only use it for big blades. I don't use it for the smaller ones. I use it for big blades.
What, the 30
Because
inch
it is, huh?
What when you mean a big blade, a 30-inch blade?
Yeah, anything from
24 up.
basically what would that be 19 inch and up?
What?
What?
Should be 19 inch or up.
You're breaking up.
No, his
Sorry,
volume's gone.
there's noise somewhere. Yeah. I mean, anything from a 19-inch blade and up.
Okay.
I will use that one because the bigger the blade, the bigger the imbalance will
Right.
put a strain on the engine or on the
Or the sheave pulley.
And even the new blades, I check the balance and grind new blades. It's likely 50% to 60% of the blades that we buy new are not balanced.
So I taught
And you use
yeah.
the magnetic balancer.
But I mean, for a regular mower, it's not that big of an issue. But
No.
if you got big blades, anything above 19-inch, it becomes a problem over time. So, do I balance a brand new OEM blade? No, I do not.
Yeah.
But when I sharpen one, I will do, because if it dips really fast, you know you're pretty much off.
That's the one.
Other than that, I use Bruce's method and a nail in the vise, and that's usually enough.
Yeah,
For the small.
Yeah.
The other thing I like about them is I can check how far they're bent, and like I can let a customer know I've got your blade balanced, but it's bent 1/16 of an inch.
Yes.
This one's bent a quarter, and I'm not going to spend the time trying to balance it because it's going to cost you more than a new blade.
Yep.
So I use to check for bent blades. I just use the blade on a super straight part of my metal bench, and I tilt it this way, and I measure the height of the wing, and then I tilt it that way, and I measure the difference between the height of the wing. I
have this. I have
You should
this.
put that on your wish list, Bruce.
That's the cheap one I bought.
I've got this brand of mowers over here called a Clippo, and they used this is an OEM blade for a Clippo, and if you there's a lot of air and cutting and stuff going on this blade, and it's have a look here. I mean, you can try and put it down and see if it's level. You won't succeed because it is too twisted, too all these things.
Yeah, there's a lot of variance.
Yeah, and the balancer for checking if it's bent. Absolutely a gem here. Absolutely. So it's
So
for the straight blades. I mean, you can use almost anything, but even this, I'll do that on the nail if I have no suspicion that it is bent. Because when it's on the mower before you take it off, you rotate it about 180 and see if it ends up on the same spot, and that's fine. You can take it off, sharpen it, balance it, put it back on. Next. But
can I ask you guys a question? Do you? The age-old question is: the blade supposed to be sharp, or should you dull it?
dull it.
Tip.
I dull it
Yeah,
after I get it razor sharp. I give it a quick kiss and dull it.
Yeah. I mean, have a look at this one here. This is an OEM brand new Husqvarna blade. It's dull.
No.
Yeah, it's dull.
That's why it'll just take a little more use.
Bruce, and to be honest, I learned this from you. Once you sharpen it and you're happy, you just go 90 degrees on it with flat disc and that's I've been doing that.
Customers complain about that because my blades aren't sharp enough, right? And then I say to them, well, yeah, but then you're going to pick up your weed whacker and it's a round 90 or 9 millimeter thing or 0.9 millimeter round thing. You're cutting grass with a round blade.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to have that little flat, Bruce. I got one customer that just had his whole lawn sodded, and he wanted a sharp blade, and he said his lawn never looked so good. So he's got a sharp cutting edge on it with a 30-degree angle.
Right.
And he brings me
If
his
you look
at blade every year.
Oregon has online. Oregon has an explanation on how the blade works on a straw of grass, and it's not about being sharp. It's all about having an edge, a 90 edge. And if you have a 90 edge that hits a straw of grass, it will chop it as clean as it can.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about. It's not about being knife sharp because that will dull too fast.
Yeah,
It's about having that 90.
Yeah, you hit something and it'll chip right out quick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You hit a little tiny stone and it's chipped right away.
Yeah.
We had a blade come in here that I had to show Jake, and I said, you know what? That guy with the cart that sharpens blades, they're in the area. We have a guy that pulls the cart around and he sharpens knife blades and scissors and stuff like that. Well, I said, he must own this lawnmower, and Jake said, why? And I showed him. The blade was ground down on an angle so much that it looked like a knife sharpening guy did it. Like, I mean, it you know what I'm saying? By a knife edge, like a real knife edge. No 30, no 45, no 60, no angle, just like just a sharp edge on it.
Wow.
No, but I mean, in theory, that would make a good cut. Just not for
that's
very
on
long.
the Oregon catalog. It's dull.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the flat has to be like a 64th of an inch or less. 30, like, it's not very big.
It actually doesn't matter as long as whatever hits the grass has a straight 90.
Right.
That's what you need. So
I put a new blade on someone's mower and they asked me why I didn't sharpen. I said, it comes sharp. It's one of these and it's not supposed to be, it's already sharp enough.
Yes.
But what's the edge then? How thick is the edge? The very edge?
That's a brand new blade.
Yeah, brand new. This one's never been used either.
But it's not a knife edge. You got a good like a 20,
it's a little flat on the cutting edge, right?
Yeah,
there's a little bit of land there. It's not nice sharp.
I don't get technical. I just eyeball.
You couldn't cut a steak with it. It's not supposed to be that sharp.
Yeah,
no,
that looks like a Toro blade.
Yeah, it is. It's a Toro. I'd say probably 7 out of 10 mowers I work on are Toro recyclers, the 22-inch ones. They're very common here.
Yeah.
Rich neighborhood, eh?
Yeah.
Toro around here, my dealer sells hundreds of them each year. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very, very common.
You and I get everything that squirts out of Canadian Tire.
You got it. You got it. We're Canadian Tire. Yeah.
Big MTD blades, 21 inch.
You know what's funny is this brand new blade doesn't even look like it's.
I know, it looks warped, doesn't it? Looks like it's bent.
Kind of does.
That's the way Toro
No,
blades
that's the way they're made.
Yeah, and they torque a bit when you do the blade adapter, right?
Yeah, it's
a little. Yeah, I'm mostly working on push mowers these days. But I'm going to be 70 this year, so what the hell?
Yeah,
There you
spring
go.
chicken.
I don't mind, like today's tractor I did.
A young person always says that. Hey, you're only as old as you feel. I'm going, exactly.
I don't mind doing the tractors when they're clean and, you know, just a tune-up or something. But when they come in after being neglected for 15 years,
Yeah.
The guy has
all
to
full
push
of
him out of
oil
his
and
truck.
grass cup and
The
mud.
owner has to push him out of his truck to get him to the garage.
That's when I add $50 cleaning charge right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to
Well,
get really nasty
Husqvarna,
about it.
Klaus, I don't know if you've had them there where the mud builds up under the engagement lever and it never fully engages or it slips and they think it needs belts and all that. No, it just never fully releases the idler.
Right.
Yeah.
The mud builds up underneath the pedal.
Yeah.
I mean, if I get to a machine that is so dirty that I can't do anything without introducing dirt into whatever I want to take apart,
Yeah.
I drag it inside. I use that expensive steel cleaner liquid. I pressure wash it, and I charge $50 for it.
Wow.
$50, and I charge that much because I really don't want to do it, and I have already told people if you want to save money, bring it clean. Bring it, air blow it. You don't have
They
to
don't
wash
even
it,
know
air
what
blow
clean
it.
is. They don't understand that there's crap up underneath
They
the
don't,
blades.
they don't care, and then that's the time when they have to pay.
Hard ass clubs.
The worst ones closer, the ones that got dog poop in the treads on the riding mower wheels. Whoa.
But you know what, guys? I have never returned a riding mower that I washed where people have complained about the price. The only thing they see is what to them looks like almost like a brand new mower.
Right. They love it.
Yeah.
They love it. And then I got thinking that, well, and then I'm not going to feel bad about charging $50 for a clean because they're happy. So
I've actually had people say to me, "Is that my mower?"
Yeah.
I mean, I tell people I didn't do it for it to look good to you. I did it because I couldn't work on it with all the dirt around it. And they say, yeah, that sounds good. Nice. It looks nice. We like it. Yeah, good. Next. So, yeah. Money's calling.
Hey, did you guys ever come up with
that
that video I did today about the
Spark plugs?
BPR 5ES? I didn't know there
Yep.
was a dash 11.
45
What?
thousands.
You didn't know?
43.
43.
43.
Holy
1.1 millimeter.
You didn't
Because I
know,
looked
Kenny?
it up. I thought he gave me the wrong plug because I looked up the box. It was the NGK silver box, not the yellow one. So I looked at a dash 11, and just for the heck of it, I looked it up, and they said the only difference is it's gapped for 43 instead of 35 because some applications are. And I've never had an application where it called for the 45. Have you, Klaus?
No. No, that's a car. It's for cars and motorcycles.
Oh, okay.
But when I buy them, I always sometimes the dash 11s are cheaper than the non-dash 11s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these weren't that bad. These weren't that bad. Yeah.
Kenny,
I just get those.
Yeah.
I commented on your video that also the additional thing is on the 11s, the terminal is solid, and on the regular without the 11, you can
unscrew. Okay.
Oh,
so sometimes you got the boot that doesn't have that on. You can, it's rare. You don't see that.
I did notice taking out the original ones because this tractor has 81 hours on it. It's the first time anyone's done anything. And when I was taking out the spark plugs, I ended up unscrewing it by mistake on the cap.
Yeah.
Wayne, the dash 11, that doesn't decide whether it has the screw-on little thing or not. That's not what the Dash 11 tells you.
No, it's the Dash 11 is solid, and it's set at 45, like he said.
No,
And
the Dash
one
11
No, the Dash 11 comes set at 43.
It's only
1.1.
It's only the Dash 11 is only the gap distance preset from the factory.
Well,
That's
buy
all
an
it is.
11 and buy one without an 11, and I guarantee you won't be able to screw off the cap on the
Really?
11.
I
but
got
you
to
will
check.
on the one
I
without
should
it.
check it. Yeah.
These are
It's going to
60
look.
Oh,
S's
Don't
and
believe
Klaus
it.
has one.
Listen, you got
these
to
are
listen to
60
your
S's
elders.
and they're not removable.
Hank, tell him. He's got to listen to his elders. They know what they're
Yeah,
talking
the Dash
about.
11 though, it's in the silver container, not the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a regular 6ES. It does not
Should
come
be able
off.
to unscrew it.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
The one I had
Mine
was a
does.
5ES though.
Yeah,
Okay.
my 5ES, they unscrewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 5ES unscrewed. I didn't check
Now,
the
But-
it
11.
says normally.
But guys, if you put a wrench to it, it comes off.
Is that a 5 or a 6?
That is a 5. Do you want me 6? Do you want me to go get a 5?
Well, mine was a 5. Yeah, the one I did.
Hold on, let me go get a 5.
But if you take one with an 11 on it, it won't come off.
Oh, Klaus is reversed.
No, that one wasn't an 11. That one was a regular one.
Yeah, that was.
No,
a
I mean
six.
his screen is mirrored.
Yeah, he's in selfie mode with his phone.
Well, he's in Denmark
Well, he is.
backwards.
Honestly, guys, I don't think I have a Dash 11 at the moment. Honestly,
Why would you
I-
have
They're
11?
solid.
I never seen a Dash 11 before. That's why I questioned it when I
Yeah.
took it out of the box.
Either.
I feel the same way, Ken.
yeah, the regular Dash 5 will also come off.
Yeah, because they
It's
used
It's
to
on
have,
that
Torch
page.
make those?
they used to
But
have
if you
just
get one with an
eyelets.
11, it won't.
How
I
many
didn't
are
feel like
talking
it
at the same?
5.
They-
Sorry, who was?
They used to just have eyelets before the rubber boot. That's why they had
Yeah.
the
Yeah, those clip-on. Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Does Torch make those?
right wing.
Right, Hank. Whatever you say,
No,
Hank.
but you know what? You're bringing it down quite a bit on the adjustment. Is that gonna create a little bit of a high ridge when you're bending it down a little more than you should? Just thinking.
Even the Oregon plug equivalent, they come off too.
Yeah.
The Oregon. Oop, there we go. They come off.
What's
too.
that? An RC12YC?
This is the PPR 6ES equivalent.
When they're
Yeah, Oregon.
when they're machining the center of the spark plug, it's easier to add a cap on it through, to screw a cap on it for that lock.
But if you get an OEM brakes, for the overhead valve, it does not unscrew.
Go ahead, try it.
No, it doesn't.
I could tell almost by the color.
It does. It doesn't.
Right. The black.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is
I'll have to
I
go-
wonder. Hold on. If you got the equivalent champion, these are the same, right? This is brakes. This is champion.
That one was.
Let's see if this one comes off. Nope. Does not come off.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a 12YC, right?
These are the same. Yeah. This is a RC12YC, and this is a brakes 992304. Same plug.
Resistor plug, yeah.
They're both resistor plugs. They're both for overhead valve, brakes engines. Good plugs, both of them.
Yeah.
I used to use the Bricks OEMs, but now the champions, they're like 2/3 the price. So I buy these in shop packs of 24.
Remember the days when RC12YC was a fairly new machine, and now that's the main machine now. One of them.
But just
Hey,
look at
guys.
some of the look at the newer Hondas.
I got some potatoes to peel.
And look at the newer Hondas, how they differ in temperature range. It's quite amazing. the new DCVs from Honda. They run 7s, which is colder in NGKs. Not sure why, but they do. It's weird, but it must be
I do buy
something to
the
do with.
60s because they're a lot cheaper.
Yeah, but I mean, NGKs are good plug. I mean, I don't mind a come. Well, I do mind a comeback, but I really don't want a comeback because I used a plug that was too cheap. And that's a no go for me. So I use Champion or OEM brakes for brakes engines. The Champions, they also go in Kohlers. NGKs is for Hondas, Kawasaki's, and the Oregons. I put them in clone engines because I think the Oregon plug may not be as good as an NGK or a Champion, but it's definitely better than the torch that was in it. So it's all about upgrading.
And if you buy them off of Amazon, you're likely getting counterfeit plugs, right, Jay?
Yeah,
kidding.
I mean, I
Running into
only buy
problems with
plugs.
Didn't
I
you
only
say
buy
you had
plugs
9
from.
that didn't work?
Yep.
If you compare them nose to nose, you can tell a counterfeit plug though. They just don't have the fit and finish.
Yep. I had 9 out of 10 of them were no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember they were selling the RJ11, the RJ11s, Champion RJ11s out of Brazil, and they were just a piece of crap.
No, but I mean the Oregon plugs, they used to be made in Hungary at some. Now they're all made in China. Bosch plugs, I mean OEM Bosch plugs for Husqvarna engines, made in China.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's they're still
Sad.
good plugs though. I don't know if it's sad. It's just where they can get a plug made that we are willing to pay for.
Okay, I have to go. I got stuff to do, guys. I might come back. I'll put you
All right.
with this.
Whose cat is crying?
Virgil is looking outside at the squirrels.
Oh.
They're like outside the door, at the patio door, like looking at him.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to do, so he's like crying for him.
Actually had a customer bring a Toro lawnmower yesterday, the cleanest lawnmower we've got here in 15 years. And he brought a jug of Aspen for fuel with him. And I said, you use it all the time? And he said, got no issues. Don't have to run out to the gas station and get gas. Just put this in. Thing keeps on running, right? He says, I use it in all the snow blowers. I says, snow blowers don't cost you a lot of money because you only run them a couple times a year.
Right.
But a lawnmower, he says, the money's no issue. He says, I don't have to pay the big bills to get carb cleans and everything.
Yeah. He's right.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I wish I would have pulled his plug and checked inside with the endoscope to see how much carbon. There was likely nothing inside.
Probably, yeah.
Let me ask you guys, when you have a customer like that brings in a mower, you can tell it's being maintained, it's being cleaned. The guy knows what he's doing, or the girl. Do you put in that little extra oomph when you do the service on it? Because I do.
Extra oomph.
Every time.
You go that little extra way. You take a little more time with a spray can of lubricant. You just make sure everything is tip top. If people bring you a trash heap, you just make it run and shove it out the door.
No, we do the same thing on everyone. We spray lube the wheels, we spray lube the adjuster, the cables, we put a new filter in, we clean out the air filter box, put a new plug in, change the oil, sharpen and balance blade, clean underneath the deck, undercoat it for the customer if it's rusty, and $90, and we don't touch the carb, it's $90 roughly. Normally it's $90 bill, and they're tickled pink, they say here's $100.
Yeah.
So I charge them a half hour, and it likely takes me 20 to 25 minutes.
I just go when people come in with machines that they are taken care of, they like the machine. I just go that little extra way. I do. I can't help it. It's not that I don't do it well for the others. It's just that when somebody comes in with a machine, you can tell they're taking care of it. I go I go a little beyond. Honestly, I do. I mean,
We had one.
I'll wipe it off after I'm done. For every little soot print I made. If it's just a trash heap, I don't wipe it because my rack gets too dirty from it.
We had one come in the other day close. I said, "You sure you want to spend some money on this? Because I see you got some rusting that's going to happen shortly. You got bubbling on your deck." And the guy says, "Yeah, no, go ahead." I said, "Okay, do you want me to clean under the deck?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, if I clean it, I can't guarantee you we're not going to get holes." So naturally, that I got it running. It needed a carb clean. It needed a full service. When I cleaned under the deck, holy crap. So he ended up with 4 holes in one area of the deck at the front. All I did with that is take duct tape, put it over top in a layer of 3 in different directions, hit it with some black spray paint, said, "You know what? If you keep this clean, you might," and I undercoated it with Crown. I said, "You might get 2, 3, 4 more years out of it." But I said, you gotta wash the bottom of this deck every time you're cutting wet grass. If you're cutting dry grass, you don't have to clean it. And his machine left here looking at wiped down and as good as a job as we do on anybody else's. And now I've got a guy that's going to bring it back because I told him I'll give him $25 just for the engine off of a self-propelled mower that I've got that's going to be in good shape.
But I mean, I don't clean people's machines per definition unless they ask me to. If they ask me what's included in a lawnmower service, a push mower service, and I go, all the usual filter, oil, plug, sharpening blade. And I said, if you want me to clean it, it'll be extra.
Yeah, no, I don't clean the wheels. I just wipe it down with WD-40, the deck.
Yeah, but I mean, all the Bruce, what did you call it, broccoli? All the grasses. Do I clean it? Yeah, if they want me to, but they have to pay me to do it.
Yeah.
If it's a dog shit that's under there.
No, the dog shit, that's extra charge.
If it smells of dog shit, does not enter the shop until I bleach the hell out of it, and there's a $25 surcharge.
Yeah, the wheels are all caked up.
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not coming in. If it smells of dog shit, it stays outside.
Normally here, if we just do a service without doing a carb clean, it's around $90. And if we do a full service with a carb clean, fuel, it's like 165 to 100. Depends on if we put new parts in the carb. And it depends what the carb's like. We've seen some pretty gruesome carbs where we had to change the carbs. We wouldn't even try to clean them. They were just so corroded.
No, but I mean, what I usually do on push mowers is that I'll take the bowl off and clean it and put it back on. But I had a mower here yesterday, a Honda engine, GCV 160. I took the bolt out, and I could not get the bowl off. If I wanted that bowl off, I had to take the carb off. So I call it cheating. It isn't cheating, but I have a brake clean with a long nozzle on it. I just stick it up there. I spray around, and everything is gushing down. That's about as clean as that bowl's going to get. I put the bolt back in because when the bowl won't come off on a Honda with the cardboard gasket, you have to take it off to tap it hard.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't come off, I don't touch it because I don't want to incur that cost for the customer if I have to take the whole carburetor off and maybe ruin a couple of gaskets in the process, and then I have to charge for that. I don't do that. If the thing runs great and true, I'm not going to do that. If it's hunting, you got no choice. It's got to come off. It's got to get clean. But if it runs true, I don't take the bowl off if it doesn't want to come off. On the Chinese engines, I definitely don't take the bowl off because it's a rubber gasket. And
In my
Chubby
opinion,
Butcher brought Chubby
in my
Butcher
opinion,
brought
Jay-
a carburetor.
where you have to drop a bowl, then you might as well clean the whole carburetor. There's no point in just
Yeah.
dropping the bowl. You know?
No, but I mean, thinking about an old Quantum, you take the the bowl nut out.
I've done the $1 million bolt many times.
Yeah,
The
you
down
take
and
that out,
dirty.
you clean it,
Down and dirty.
you clean the bowl, you put it back in, and it's good to go. You know,
Well,
it's
I start everything
Yeah.
the next day before I send it to the
Jay,
customer.
all of ours
Everything's
go in the
fixed.
ultrasonic cleaner. No down and dirty.
Yeah,
No
there you
down
go.
and dirty here. All in the ultrasonic cleaner, or they don't get their machine back.
Yep.
Listen,
Yeah.
Chubby Butcher brought a carburetor today. Tell me if any of you have seen this. Came off of John Deere. Briggs & Stratton carburetor. He said the choke was seized. Choke plate was seized. He brought the carburetor over. You know the little 10 millimeter bolts? You know the little short 10 mil bolts? There was a 10 millimeter bolt that went through the hole of the choke plate, and the head was jammed inside the carburetor so that you couldn't turn. So he says, how do we get this out? I said, I don't think we'll ever get it out because you can't pull the choke plate out of the slot because the bolt is through the hole of the choke plate at the back on the inside of the carb. If it wouldn't have been in the hole, we would have just been able to pull the choke plate out and take and get the bolt out of there. But it was in the hole. So he says, I'll get it. I said, well, here's the pick. The only way you're going to get it is you got to be pushing with a pick and get it at the right spot with the hex to clear the inside of the carburetor as you turn the choke. 15 minutes, and he finally popped. He says, I got it. So but naturally now we got to pull the choke plate out because it's bent. What happened was, as he's working it, it's like, I don't know if it's brass. Are they brass? It's a brass colored choke plate, but we had to go and put it on the vise and straighten it out because he had bent the choke plate.
Usually it's gold iridized steel.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, I straightened it out, put it back on. He just texted me a few minutes ago, said it runs like a clock.
Cool.
But I've never seen one with a bolt stuck through the hole on the choke plate on the inside.
Yeah, I never seen that. Yeah.
No, I've seen them where the two screws are gone and the screws are inside the engine someplace. Guy says this thing won't run. Yeah, it won't run when the throttle plate's not attached to the shaft.
I picked up throttle plates from places you wouldn't even believe, eh?
Well, sometimes the throttle plate sticks there, and you get the high RPM.
Yeah, sometimes we've had to clean them out. Sometimes we've had to go in there and sandpaper and just open the hole a little bit.
Yeah.
Generators, choke plates falling off a generator. Sometimes they fall forward and sometimes they go in.
So, Kenny, I just actually right now bought a new computer for this because I think now that I'm running it on my phone, there's no lag. I run on a computer, I have lag. So it must be I mean, I can't keep blaming Restream. It may be my computer.
Well, it must be a pink computer.
Yeah.
Hey, John, it must be a pink computer.
Maybe I should get it in pink. It'll work much better in pink. I think I'll do that.
Temu purchases.
Is your phone on Wi-Fi or are you on cellular data?
Right now, I am on Wi-Fi.
Okay.
But I got my internet connection is super fast, even on Wi-Fi. So
yeah, it's your computer.
Maybe it's the computer. It's one of those mini computers. Here they call them store computers because they would usually run, a store that sells stuff. They would have this. It doesn't have a a big hard drive. It doesn't have all things, but it'll do internet and streaming and stuff like that. So I just bought a new one, a little more oomph. So yeah.
Get an apple. Get an apple. You'll be
Ew, yuck.
Hey, this Mac Mini was cheap.
The Mac Mini is good.
$450.
I get my fruit and vegetables elsewhere, Hank. You know that. I actually bought a Dell right now. So hopefully that'll do.
Hell from hell. Oh boy.
Yeah. But the last one was the one right now is a Lenovo, and apparently it's, I don't know about this, but it lives a rough life out here because you got your dust, you got your oil vapors and all that stuff. It sits right here and it ingests everything. It's So we'll see if it works when it gets to it.
Don't be
So
disappointed.
what was the deal with that young guy who I tried watching part of the replay of last week because I couldn't be here, but I skipped around a couple times and it's like the whole stream was just this dude walking around like showing his grass in portrait mode. Like
No, it's a young gentleman in I think he's in Virginia.
Oh,
he's a young kid. He's like 15 or something.
Oh, okay.
He picked up a couple of pieces of equipment on the side of the road and got them running.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So he was just he's been on the channel a few times.
Gotcha.
Well, last weekend was a joke though because no one was really talking and everything, and finally I just said screw it, I'm shutting it off.
Well, everybody was talking, but there was like 3 conversations going on at the same time. It was
the way Klaus likes it.
John wouldn't shut up at all. He just kept.
Well, we had Martin was on, right? Wasn't Martin on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got home that night on Saturday.
Hey,
last
Brucey,
week.
are you cooking? I see the thing.
Yeah, potatoes.
Potatoes.
These are my potatoes from the garden last year, and
Nice.
I finally figured out how to store them. There's no eyes on them, right? There's no. Usually they grow, by
What are you making?
7 months up, just mashed potatoes. But yeah, they're great. There's no eyes on them. There's just little tiny eyes, but that's 6 months of storage, right?
What variety do they call that? Anything?
That's a russet.
Yeah.
Russet.
Bruce, I just planted potatoes yesterday.
Okay, I'll be a month from now.
I know.
Or more.
What are you having for dinner, Bruce?
We're having an 18-pound turkey.
Ooh.
Carrots from the garden, potatoes from the garden, nice coleslaw, and peas. Just real traditional, very, very.
No stuffing, dressing.
Oh yeah, the stuffing is made by me, half and half dry bread cut up in cubes and wet or moist bread cut up in cubes.
Oh well.
Lots of poultry seasoning, which is mostly safe. Yeah, it's traditional. You can't get any more traditional. No, it's not stovetop stuffing. It's Bruce Pender's stuffing.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
We go to my sister-in-law's. We start out with like salad and pasta.
Oh, you do the move around
Then
thing?
we go into a big ham. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we have a ham in the fridge. I'm not sure which way Trudy decides. And she does 99% of the cooking around here, so I don't mind doing that.
Did you guys see that nonsense about the 15% ethanol that the EPA approved last week?
Yes.
Canada's talking about it. It's supposed to
It's
be
going to come in May or something like that.
To the pumps, that's going to screw up small engines so bad.
Increased works big time.
Well,
all the rubber
More
lines.
business.
It's gonna be bad.
Well, we're all making money because of 10% ethanol.
Yeah.
I got to contact the Canadian government. I want to open up a battery recycling plant and see if they'll subsidize me because nobody's got battery recycling plants. And there's going to be all kinds of batteries shortly. More than there are tires.
Yeah. What are you going to do with the batteries?
What? I'm going to send them in a boat to China.
Well, There's a
Yeah,
platform and recycling plant, and they're amazing. Like they are. It's clean.
Actually, I could get more money if I send them to India because they'll take out all the metals out of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
India, they take them apart and then rebuild them, put them
Yeah.
back together
They
again.
do.
Ship them out the back door as a new battery.
They do. Then they pour on new positive, negative terminals, everything.
I've seen videos of properly done modern battery recycling, and the places are as clean. They're as clean as a generating facility. Like they are beautiful, and it's coming, guys. It's coming. But we just don't have that many, right? You need in Canada, you need one every 500 kilometers because you got our population so widespread out.
Yeah,
Some don't even need to be recycled. Some you can actually bring back from the dead. I get tired of running into generators with just dead batteries, and I bought a little device that'll like desulfurize them or whatever, and it'll actually a lot of them it'll bring them back to life.
We did that on a few, and then when they sat, we checked them again with the Foxwell that Jake bought, and they dropped off. So he just got a contract with a company that sells batteries locally.
Yep.
So we're selling a lot of batteries now. And people with cars are calling us because he can beat the price for car batteries, the gel batteries for all the boats that are around here. So we can get any battery we want. And if we only make 10 or 20 bucks, but if we sell 1,000 batteries in a year, that's a lot of money.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Nope. There goes close. Too many beers. Fell off the chair.
No. Klaus was testing beers today.
Oh, testing.
100% beer.
Schnapps.
Schnapps, yeah. Schnapps. Yes. How was the testing, Klaus?
Very, very good.
Yeah.
It was set up as a luncheon where we had open face sandwiches, different types of pickled herring. Sorry.
Oh.
There
I
was
hear
Yeah, you got to get closer to the mic.
You're too far from the phone.
what? What's going on?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Now we can hear you.
It was set up as a luncheon, and we had pickled herring. It's a delicacy. It's an acquired taste, but it's a delicacy. 3 different kinds, and there was schnapps testing. I'm in a project with some other people, and we're trying to make a schnapps that people would like and buy, and so we had all had input to this. So we had 6 different schnapses we had to taste in different dilutions. So I probably had 12 servings. They were small servings.
Yeah.
They were small servings, but yeah. And the guy needed help.
Is schnapps just schnapps, and then you add flavor?
You just drink
You can make it different ways, but it's basically every alcohol like that, even whiskey, is made that. You first make the alcohol from grain, from whatever you want, and then you do something to that alcohol for it to take on some kind of flavor. Some put it in oak barrels, some put it in other things. And here it's about stuff you add to it. Some put hops in it. You can put black pepper in it. You can put herbs, spices, all these things. But over here, a schnapps is served in a glass, 2 centiliters, and it has to have a bite to it because you're having it with some pretty heavy food. Pickled herring, for instance, on rye bread is pretty heavy in taste. It's very umami-like taste. So you want something to cut that. You don't want a liquor like a sweet something. That doesn't work. It has to be a sharp type of alcohol, like a vodka with some sort of flavor in it. And we all had ideas to what flavor it should be. and we all brought a couple of different flavors, and so we had to go through 6 different flavors in different dilutions. So you got to dilute it so it gets the right. So yeah, it was. Yeah, one person can't do this because they get way too drunk.
Is you got to
So
do
we,
it
we
twice.
were,
Schnapps in the U.S. is not the same as the schnapps he's got, or the schnapps you buy in Montreal.
really?
You see what he's
it's
asking,
not.
Klaus?
It's like schnapps is like, ooh, that's a strong drink.
Really?
It's from Denmark. It's from Denmark. The license plate. Yeah.
Huh.
But since it is red color, the writing is red. It means that it is basically a replica of the car's plates, the numbers on the car, but it sits on some sort of auxiliary uh, unit, like a bicycle carrier or a trailer or something that's attached to the car. But then it blocks the car's license plate, and you have to put an extra license plate on to show that so people can read it and the cops can read it. All that.
Does
So when it's
Denmark
red
have a
in color,
standard plate dimension then, like Europe?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it follows the European standard. Ours are more elongated, narrower than yours. Yours are more rectangular in shape.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a California plate over here. It's much shorter and it's higher.
Mm.
But these are they're more. Yeah, they're all what they are.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, it's been 2 hours. I thought the stream went well this week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it wasn't too
Yeah.
bad, even for John.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa
Anyway,
made
all
the
right.
stream.
Mowing season has started, so everyone's going to get to their stuff. So next week, hopefully, we'll have some regular stories and horror stories about customers wanting to get stuff fixed. So that's it for this
Oh,
week,
yeah.
everybody. Thanks for showing up, everybody in the
Gary.
chat, everybody that commented, and we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Thanks,
Bye,
Gary.
everybody.
Everybody take care.
Yeah.
Enjoy.